Hey there, how's it going? It is your muscle building coach, Lee Hayward, and I'm getting ready to go for a bicycle ride, a mountain bike ride through the trails. But before I do, I'm going to have my pre-workout energy drink of choice, and that is a cup of coffee with a scoop of protein powder added in. And this is going to taste something like a French vanilla cappuccino, because the protein we're going to use is vanilla cupcake flavor Whey Smooth from Blue Star Nutraceuticals. And if you haven't tried this stuff yet, you've got to try it, because Whey Smooth is hands down my favorite protein powder because it tastes awesome, it mixes easy, and it's great for recipes like this. So I've got a cup of coffee poured up. Now, the kicker is, don't have the coffee too hot. So if you pour it up and it's like piping hot and steaming and everything else, you might want to let it sit for a minute or two just to let the coffee cool a bit before you add the protein powder. Because if the coffee's too hot, it might curdle the protein. But if it's warm, not too hot, it'll work just fine. So the coffee I have there is at a good temperature. And I'm going to add in, just start with a half a scoop first. Half a scoop of protein powder. And I'm using a mixer buzzy machine. What's this called?
A milk frother.
A milk frother, thank you. Patricia, who's behind the camera, she reminded me. I just call it a buzzy mixer machine, but it is a milk frother. And this works really good for our high protein coffee, French vanilla drink thingamajig. You can tell I get very technical with my terminology here. So get in here and have a look at this. So it mixes up really nice. So that's half a scoop. I'm going to add a little bit more. Try to multitask here, two hands same time. Just add in a little bit of extra protein powder while it's mixing. There you go, looks good. A little bit more for good measure. So all in all, probably a scoop and a wee little bit. Scoop and a bit. Alright, so just let that stuff mix. And this milk frother will give this protein coffee a nice frothy texture to it. And this stuff tastes really good. You don't need any sugar, you don't need any cream, any of that stuff. You just black coffee and protein powder. Oh shit. And keep the buzzy in the coffee, don't let it spray all over the place. There we go. Just look at how that frothed right up nice and smooth. No lumps, no clumps. I gotta try this out. Oh, that is good stuff. I kid you not, this tastes as good as a fancy gourmet coffee that you would buy, you know, at Starbucks or whatever place you go to, and pay like $5–10 a coffee, whereas you can make it at home for pennies on the dollar, and it tastes really good, and you're like, say, high protein, low sugar, virtually no sugar, low fat. I mean, it's got all you need and nothing you don't. It's caffeine kick and taste, and it's just a darn good cup of coffee. So that's my pre-workout of choice. Give it a go for yourself. Leave me a comment down below, and stay tuned for my next video coming soon. Take care. Over.